Crossing cultures, crossing cultures, crossing cultures, making changes, changing new ranges, crossing cultures, crossing cultures, crossing paths, making changes and new ranges, crossing cultures.
Hi everyone, I'm Keisha John. I am the founder of Crossing Cultures, the podcast that asks the questions from many different entrepreneurs and teachers based here in the Middle East. And we explore the reasons why they settled here and what life changes they have made. So the questions that I get asked is, why Qatar? So why did I choose Qatar? I chose Qatar because I knew a very close friend and colleague of mine that was already settled here for about 4 years. So we had been keeping in contact. I came out here to visit her just before taking the post. So that allowed me to really just explore the country, have a look at the school before making this like life-changing decision. And when she drove me around the Doha city, I was just like completely blown away. When I met some of the students, again, blown away. And it just felt right. It really did feel right. Okay, what life experiences have I learned? I definitely would say that I have become more comfortable in my own space, because you can't just jump in your car, go and see your family, your friends, have a local shop that you've been going to for all of your, many years within your community. It's very different here. So I've had to learn to make new friends, learn a new culture, and use more of my available time to do things that are meaningful and purposeful, hence the reason why I'm doing the podcast. How has my life changed? My life has changed, obviously, financially. And I say there's sacrifices that come with that. So money's great, but your happiness is more important. So if I was unhappy, then I would go back home. But I have a really good balance. I'm very happy in my job. I'm happy within my financial situation. So I definitely would say that it has changed the relationships that I have with my friends and family back home, because obviously I see them less. But it also means that when I am home, I make the best of my available time when I'm home. So I guess you value friendships and family a lot more because you're away from them. And I would say that the biggest sacrifice I've had to make is exactly that. It's being away from your friends and family. And I would also say relationships. So if you come over here as on a single status, and you have this notion in your head that you're going to meet somebody when you get here, and you can make a life here and settle, it's really not like that. So everybody has their own experiences, their own journey. But I guess what it is that because you don't know somebody and you can't verify their background, because everybody's here as for work, so the background checks are harder to do. Basically, that's what I mean. So you have to be really careful when you're out here trying to meet a life partner. You have to be mindful of that. If you do meet somebody, that their contract might be ending, so you have to make a decision whether it is worth you leaving with them or staying here and trying to do long distance. So those are some of the challenges that I think some people might have coming out here as on a single status. I would definitely say for families, it is, for me, number one. Absolutely number one for family. They are so family orientated here. The customer service is absolutely 10/10. So I definitely would say that if you're coming over here as a family, if you can visit here beforehand, if you can financially do that, I would say do that, because I think for the children as well and for your spouse, it's really important for everybody to feel comfortable with this change. Although I can say that it has been great for me, other people will have their own experiences. So I definitely would say try and come out to any country that you are looking to work in and explore it first before you make that life-changing decision. So anyway, I'll be back with more tips. Stay tuned. We've got more episodes coming, and we're also on Spotify. And follow us on TikTok and Instagram on Crossing the Cultures. And of course, you can stay tuned on YouTube as well. So thank you for listening for my top tips for working as an expat in the Middle East.